Hey everybody, appreciate you joining me again. This is Troy. Tonight I'm gonna make one of my all-time favorite dishes, y'all. It's been about a year or so since I've cooked it, and it's been handed down on Karen's side of the family, my wife's side of the family. But it's real simple to make. It's a nice, easy after-work kind of meal. It's even better the next day. But it's a casserole, so John Holly, you know how I like my cheese, man. And Larry Wolf, dude, I want to see you do this in a single pot dish like you do all the other stuff that you do, man. I'd like to see you try this one, man. I know you can do it, no doubt about it. But man, if y'all ain't subscribed to Larry Wolf, go check the boy out. It's good stuff. And let me show you what we got in this. Be right back. All right, everybody, here's what we got. We got some 80-20 ground beef. Got a little cheese to go mix in there, a little mild cheddar. You can throw some sharp in there if you want, or whatever kind of cheese you want. Frozen corn. Oh, and by the way, this is a pound and a half. Usually the recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef or whatever you want to use in it. So just know this is like 1.5 times the recipe I normally use. All right, so we got the ground beef, cheddar cheese, corn. We got 1 bell pepper. We got 1 onion, diced up. Got some tomato soup. Got some sliced up olives, green olives with the red things, pimentos. A little salt and pepper. Got some garlic we're gonna put in there, just regular out the jar garlic or fresh garlic, whatever you have. Of course, you're gonna need some spaghetti, casserole. You know, you need some kind of pasta in there usually. Of course, there are some that don't have some casseroles that don't have pasta. I like those too, as long as it's got cheese in it. I'll eat it. All right, man. Be right back. Let me show you what we're gonna do next. All right, everybody. Now, my meat's about halfway done. So I'm gonna throw in this onion. Get all that onion in there. And this is a pot of water over here. I'm gonna boil some pasta, some spaghetti up here shortly. Here's my my green onion. Kind of coarsely, you know. It's not super small chunks, but you know, do it the way you want to do it. But this meat was about halfway done, so when all this onions and everything starts sweating down and getting right, that should be about the time that meat's done. So it kind of comes together, y'all. I'm gonna throw a little bit of garlic in there too. All right, now I got my garlic here. You don't want a whole heap and bunch of garlic in there, because the flavors in this stuff is pretty good all by itself, so you don't want a whole lot going on. You kind of let the flavors that are in there do their own thing. All right, gang, all my veggies is kind of sweated down and looking good. We're going to throw in some cracked black. And I'm not adding any salt into this right now because the olives have quite a bit of salt. So we'll taste it before we put the casserole in the oven. So we got this, and try not to get too much of the juice in there, but if a little bit gets in there, it's okay. This is, how big is this jar here? This is a 10 ounce jar right here. 10 ounce jar of these olives. We're gonna probably use half of this, maybe 3/4 of it. Throw it all in there, y'all. Pimentos and everything. We got left. Let's put a little bit more in there, y'all. And all these flavors, for some reason, they really come together really well. Okay, see, that's what I got left. It's not a whole heck of a lot, just that much basically. So 1/4 of the jar left. And again, I'm more than, well, I'm not doubling, but I'm like 1.5 times in this recipe. Okay, so stir all that in there. Now let's get us some corn. And this is 1 pound. It's 16 ounces of corn. I'm just gonna throw it all in there because I like my corn. Okay, we're gonna stir this in there too. And once again, haven't added anything else. No salt. This is one colorful dish, y'all. Got the red, yellow, green, brown. Got the clear onion. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one pretty dish. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook probably 10 minutes or so like this. Kind of warm everything up because that corn was frozen. And we'll be right back. We are back, and I tasted this, and it needs a little bit of salt, but not a whole lot because, like I said, we'll put some cheese in there. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of salt in there, just a touch. Mix it all in there. Got my noodles; they're done right here. Put them in this. It's a greased baking dish. Wow. Got my cheddar cheese, y'all. This is 2 cups of cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna use some of it here. And I probably use like a pound of pasta, just so you know. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's start piling this stuff in there. All right, I'm gonna pile the rest of this in there. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit, and we'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, it's mixed up. We're throwing some cheese on it. Just regular shredded cheddar cheese.
Cause we love cheese.
You know it. Sure do.
Have you ever shoved it in your cheese cabinet?
No, we don't have a cheese cabinet.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna throw it in the 350 oven for about 15-20 minutes. Be right back, y'all.